Not it. Looks like it's
Oh, dude, I hate
working.
that shit.
It's working. It's working.
Oh my god, it's working! It's working!
And yay. Welcome back to the SF Company Hour here on the SF Comic Book Company YouTube channel. Issue number, what issue is this?
34.
30. Goddamn, 34. Wow. 16 away from 50. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? We'll see if there's still a world by 50 when it comes around. So on a positive note, Sofo Diaz, Sophia, welcome back to the show. How are you? How you doing?
Good. Just moved.
Just moved?
Yeah.
Nice.
Painted this room, which regrettably on camera looks fucking brown, but really it's an apricot. It's a peach, and it looks beautiful in person.
Well, it looks like you're calling from a hotel from the 70s. So.
Tarantino and Clooney are about to bust in.
No one said that was a bad thing. Okay. Ask your parents. Well, welcome back. Good to see you. How you been dealing with all this craziness going on since the last time we talked to you?
Oh, it's been a fresh batch of hell, but it's good now. Went to a farmer's market today, which was awesome.
Wow.
A social distance farmer's market, pretty cool. Yeah, but
did you pick up some cool farmers?
Oh yeah. I got like the ones like the little is it wheat that they have, or what's the little thing they have in their mouth?
It's like hay or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straw hay.
Awesome. All right, cool. All right, ready to geek it up, right? All right. So speaking of geeking it up, there's Rick, our social media director, cover artist, all around rabble rouser. How's it going, Rick?
It's going well.
Please calm down, Rick.
Yeah. No, it's just rough things going on with everything. So
Everything okay, man?
Well, the store I was working at, it's about to shut down. So, and actually, no, it's about to. No, we shut down. So, we're gonna take the next couple weeks to probably pack the store up and pretty much
cool, man.
Move to another place to start working.
Oh, isn't transition fun during the apocalypse?
Fuck COVID, man.
Yeah.
And fuck greedy San Francisco landlords at the same time. San Francisco landlord corporations. Eat a dick.
Yeah, they're gonna take a big hit. All those motherfuckers thought they were winning the lottery, having some kind of land, some kind of apartments in the next fucking few months. They're gonna lose a lot of money, and you know what? Fuck them. You guys got greedy. This is what happens, man.
I can't wait till most of these companies file for Chapter 11. Like I really can.
The people that were living in those houses before 10 years ago were loyal. They would have fucking found a way to pay rent. Now all these people are leaving, getting the fuck out of here, leaving you guys high and dry. So I don't feel sorry for any of you guys because you brought this upon yourself. Cool. So that's our political talk for the week. Now we're gonna geek it up. So let's see. First, let's talk about the new Halloween Kills trailer and the announcement. It's getting pushed back till next was it October, Rick?
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know what, if it's going like to October, that actually falls in line with the whole Halloween thing.
Well, it's supposed to be this October, so
I think they're really pushing to they want to get these movies in the theaters, and it's just it comes down to how they're going to handle having people in the theater. But good luck, guys. Right now, it just seems like nobody follows any kind of directions.
Yeah, everybody's fucking up. So, Sophia, would you just the first remake, right? The new Halloween that came out, what, 2017?
Yeah,
2017.
Yeah. What'd you think of that one?
I actually didn't see that one, but
what?
I know I suck. But I mean, with like due to the pushback, like I watched the trailer for both of the new one and the new one,
Yeah.
And with all
Nunu.
things getting pushed back, I'm always in support of it. Like, if the team decides that they need more time, and obviously because of the pandemic, it's hard to be working in close quarters with people. So it's like, why not? Like, I would rather a good finished product that comes later than something that's, all rushed and put together, because you can always tell when something like
Oh, definitely. Oh yeah.
it's put together, so I'd rather wait the extra few months, screw it.
Yeah, just like the show, it's just put together last minute. So it's like, yeah, if we had more time, it'd be great. Rick, you've seen all the Halloween films.
I've seen all Halloweens.
What's the best sequel other than the second one? And not Season of the Witch, because
I can't. You mean sequels as far as the original continuity?
Yeah. Because they're all horrible to me. I don't know.
I like
even
four. And,
even
like
Paul
4 and
Rudd
5.
can say it.
I like 4 and 5 because I mean it's just Halloween's attempt to go. They actually went away from being Halloween and they tried to go more Friday the 13th.
Yeah, he went supernatural.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like you know what? As a matter of fact, I was watching all these movies just recently. I watched Halloween Kills just the other.
Did you lose a bet?
Or Halloween the other night. Dude, who is it? Danny Green? Danny McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride and David
Green.
David Green, yeah, David Allen Green.
I think something like that. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Or I think
yeah.
it's
David Gordon Green.
David Gordon Green. There it is. So, dude, like when I heard McBride was like involved with this shit, I was like off put, but I'm sold with how he did it. He upped the body count for Michael Myers in the first in his first go around, and they said that they have a lot more gore for this one coming up. So I'm ready. Just play the goddamn movie and let me watch it.
Sophia, have you watched the original? The original
of
Halloween?
course.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Are you excited to see some new ones? Have you just haven't watched it? Are you planning to watch this?
Yeah, I'll probably watch them. But I don't know. It does worry me that the only thing, like the big thing that he's like selling it on, or John Carpenter's like the kill score, like really high, like death mounts. Like I don't know. I want to know. I'm all for the gore, but it's just cool when they really take time to develop the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
It's Halloween. There's no time to develop characters that get killed off.
They're killing the baby.
I mean, the only characters is good. They're probably still gonna go and develop the characters even further of the Strode family, which is cool. I love it. But yeah, as far as everybody else, it's cannon fodder. They're
yeah.
Bring on the bodies. I want to hear like fucking who is it? Drowning Pool's body hits the floor as fucking like Michael's going around just killing everybody.
Oh, you know what movie I watched recently that had like insane gore in it? What was it? Shit.
Showgirls?
No. It had a really weird, funny title. Come to Daddy. That's what it was called.
Oh, is that Nicolas Cage?
No, Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I actually just saw that on one of my fucking feeds.
Watch it.
I gotta watch
yeah,
it.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, Elijah Wood's fucking awesome.
And it's like this weird indie film that he just like funded and starred in, and his character is so funny. He's like it's hilarious. It's very self-aware, and then just some of the most like creative gore that I've seen in a movie in like a long time.
Nice.
Like, because you get kind of desensitized, like to some gore sometimes in this.
Do.
I'm super desensitized, man. You gotta be really bad to fucking shock me, man. Like
this is good. This is
all right.
This is really good. I don't want to spoil any of it, but it's gore.
Man, Elijah Wood has creepy eyes. I don't know. That's creepy right there already, man. He has weird like vacant like doll eyes. I don't know. All right, well, that sounds good. What's the name?
Like
what's the name of it?
Come to Daddy. Come to Daddy.
Okay, yeah, I think is that Netflix or Hulu or what the hell is that on? I remember seeing.
I think it's on Prime. It's on Prime.
On Prime, okay. Prime has some good shit. I like fucking Amazon Prime. They always have good shit on there. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm excited about this. I like Halloween. We'll see. I'm down for more. I love the reboot remake thing they just did, so it should be fun. I'm down for that. Let's see. Let's go to the Umbrella Academy season 2 trailer. First off, did you see the first season, Sophia? Umbrella Academy?
I watched like half of it.
Yeah.
It didn't
Didn't
really
grab
do
you?
it for me.
Yeah. Did you read the
I mean,
comic at all?
No, but like I'm obviously a huge fan of Gerard Way, and I like that he's branching out and doing other things. And like I didn't like hate it or anything. Like I thought it had a cool story. I liked all the actors, but it just wasn't. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it was, but I just wasn't super compelled to.
Yeah, didn't grab you. Yeah, I read the comic, the first two trades. It's okay. I wasn't like a huge like blown away about the comic, but I dug the TV show. I liked what was it Five? Five, the character Five was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, he was the most interesting part. But I like how they deviated from the comic. It was like a little bit better.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. Rick, you watched the trailer? What'd you think of this?
I kind of dug the trailer. Still don't know what the hell's going on, except a whole bunch of possible time travel. So the first season was cool. Sometimes I'll watch a show just to get through it,
Yeah.
and just to give it, its full due. If I find it too much of a chore to actually watch it, that's when I'm just like, all right. It happened to me. I watched the first season of Powers, dude. Powers is horrible. Don't ever
No.
watch Powers.
I refuse to watch that.
Yeah, they butchered the shit out of it, right? Especially, you turned me on to the book, and I thought it was a fucking.
Oh, the book is amazing. Yeah,
book is amazing.
Michael Bendis and was it Omin? How do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Omin. Michael Omin. Yeah, he's a great
Yeah,
artist.
Michael Omany.
He almost has like a Bruce Timm kind of style. That's an awesome book. It's one of Bendis's best books for sure.
Horrible fucking show. Horrible. I mean, and when they announced that they had Charlton Copley, I was happy. I was like, oh,
kind
okay.
of. I don't see him as Christian Walker.
Sometimes of course, we never see people as anybody, but sometimes they surprise us. I mean,
well, like Carl Urban has Billy the Butcher. He's not what the comic book Butcher.
No,
is.
he was not, but he was great.
I think he's better than the comic.
Yeah, it's very very rare that it happens that they've deviated so far that it's actually accepted. Even more than the original. It's Carl Urban. Carl Urban's just a fucking badass, man.
That's true.
Sophia,
what's your favorite My Chemical Romance song?
Can't ask. Excuse you? No. No. If you want this to be a music podcast, then we can talk for at least 2.5 hours, and maybe I can break some things down for you.
Well, all right, we're gonna have to have you spin off your own show. Sofo's Music Talk. There you go. Sofo and the Music Nerds. Yeah, there you go. We'll talk. All right. So yeah, Umbrella Academy. I didn't watch the trailer. I'm on a no watching trailer. I'm not watching trailers anymore.
I didn't watch Halloween Kill. I didn't watch the thing for Halloween Kills. I'm not interested. I can't watch it.
I don't want to watch any more trailers. Trailers are just fucking killing me, man. They're just fucking. They're ruining everything, man.
Have you watched trailers from? I started watching trailers from like the '80s. Have you watched some of those early '80s, not the mid '80s ones?
I constantly watch trailers on YouTube.
Dude, like the old like 70 and like In the Company of Wolves trailer. Like watch that one again, dude. It really doesn't. They really don't tell you what the fuck is going on because they didn't really know what the fuck was going on during the movie.
They just got like a little hint. It was always a separate company that got like oh, here's what you can show. And just, the whole point of it is a tease. It's to tease you, not show you the whole fucking movie.
Oh, man. I wish that they would take people who edit those things back to like fucking school to fucking not. Don't give me the plot.
You gotta sell the movie to us.
Dude, you can do that without
us movie nerds. Like, yeah, we know what's going on. We're so hip. We know all the fucking whatever. You gotta sell grandma and grandpa in middle America. So you gotta spoil the whole movie. Like, oh, here's a cool fucking. Here's a whole cool car chase in the movie that's going to spoil the whole thing, but they got to show it because that's going to get butts in the seats. So,
or tell you how shit your movie's going to be.
Yeah, my stance is if I'm in, I'm not watching any trailers. If I'm on the fence, I'll keep watching until I'm in. So we'll see.
Or you're out.
That's how I'm going to live, man. All right, we got some chats. Let's see. We got Alex. What's up, brothers and sister? If you need anything, Rick, hit a brother up. Oh, Rick, all the support. Yeah, Rick's going to start a GoFundMe for his drug habit. Let's see, Alex again. By the way, every time I go see to Green Apple or some comic stores, I look at Seconds by Brian Lee O'Malley because of Sophia recommendations on previous shows.
Yeah.
You look at it, but do you buy it, Alex? Do you buy it?
He He reads it 2 pages at a time while he's there.
Yeah, I gotta read that. Yeah, I gotta read that.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I love Brian Lee O'Malley. So yeah. Oh, what was the other book he did? Was it the Oceans or what the hell was it? Something Sea.
Yeah. Hold
Something
on.
Yeah. That. Yeah. Let's see. We got Big Leo. Well, hello. Old Guard was hella good. Is that the Charlize Theron show on Netflix? It's supposed to be good.
It was Lost at Sea, and that
Lost
was
at
his
Sea,
first one.
okay.
His first one before Scott Pilgrim.
That was before. Okay, yeah, I've always heard of that one. I've never read that one either. So, have you read that one?
It's cool. Yeah. It's good. It's like I don't know. You can definitely see like there's if I remember correctly, there's like one character that was like loosely brought back into Scott Pilgrim, but like you can tell that his character work isn't as developed, but it's still good. It's like watching like Bottle Rocket, like Wes Anderson's first movie, and you're just like, it's good, but you can just like see where he grew from there.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Bottle Rocket. I love Wes Anderson. I'm a huge Wes Anderson. I love except for Darjeeling Limited and Bottle Rocket. Those are the 2 movies I don't like.
You don't like
Darjeeling Limited? He doesn't like Adrian Brody.
I hate Adrian Brody.
He doesn't like Adrian Brody. He can't get past Adrian Brody.
I can't.
Yeah.
What's
I mean, I already knew.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the pacing of that movie too. I don't know. The pacing kind of.
It's a little hard.
Yeah. Maybe I'll revisit. Yeah, I'll revisit someday. I love Wes Anderson.
The soundtrack's really good though for Darjeeling Limited. I have it on vinyl.
Yeah, all the soundtracks are amazing. I always discover new music when I watch a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah,
it's always a good tell of a good director is how they pick their music. So speaking of which, oh look at that transition! I love transition. We lost a great Ennio Morricone. How do you pronounce his name?
Morricone.
The great Ennio. So we're talking about music. See, there you go. One of the greatest composers of all time. One of the goats for sure. Just you hear like his themes are so like embedded in like brains. Like they'll pop up in a random like toilet paper commercial or some shit. You wouldn't even know it. It's fucking Ennio. So it's all over the all over the place. He did. He actually was working up until a couple years ago, man. He was doing working with Tarantino. Doing little bits here and there.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Hateful Eight. Yeah. Wasn't a big fan of that movie, but the music was good. So, Sophia, so what'd you think of this? What'd you think of the great composer Ennio? Any of your favorites pop out to you?
Oh yeah. Actually, recently is like beginning of like quarantine. Like watched The Thing, and like he composed that too. Obviously the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't know. He's a fantastic composer. Definitely iconic. I think he led the way to a lot of different, composers today. So it's sad to see him go, but like, I mean, he lived a full life and he did a lot of shit.
He had a run. Yeah. He won a few Oscars, right? He won a just iconic, man. Yeah, Good, Bad, and Ugly. Like, yeah, just all these movies. One of my favorite soundtracks of all time. The Untouchables.
Yeah.
Just a beautiful soundtrack. I love this music so much. I can listen to this all day. Just all around awesome. Rick, what's some of your favorite Ennio bits, pieces?
You just brought that one up, man. To me, that's the most iconic.
That might be my favorite Ennio.
Because the one thing I love about Ennio when you like listen to his work, he gave you the slow drawl out of the harmonica and the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then he gives you this lavish theme when like Capone is coming out of any, when he's just making his appearance. It's just awesome. Still, I know like he has so many songs out there, but the one that does stand out is that opening sequence for the Untouchables.
Yeah.
That the opening credits, the rhythm is just all kind of just off. It feels off, but it's just so on beat. It's weird to say it, but if you listen to that opening thing, like this is going to be very high on my list for the I'm not going to say what number, but yeah, for the scores list.
Yeah,
this is very high on my list.
Probably top 3 for sure.
Yeah, honestly, I can listen to this all day long.
Yeah, I was when Untouchables 86, I think.
1986.
Yeah, I was 6 years old when that movie came out. I saw it in theaters. I saw that movie. I probably shouldn't have been watching that movie, but watched that movie in the theaters, and that music stayed with me, man. Like even at 6 years old, I remember just being like, that music just was haunting and just fucking like. That music was stuck in my head for so many years, and old enough to understand where soundtracks and I could buy soundtracks and find that music. One of the first things I looked for was that music, and it's amazing, man. Ennio is a fucking god, man, and he was just diverse too.
Yeah,
Like she, Sophia just brought up the Thing, and then famously,
that's the only one that Carpenter. Like I don't
yeah.
think he did. Yeah,
And it almost feels like a collaboration with Carpenter because it feels very Carpenter-esque, and he was willing to work with work within the system and work with Carpenter. And it's Ennio, but it's very Carpenter in essence. So it's a very awesome like collaboration between the two. So just that's how great he was. So any other picks out there, Sophia? Any other ones that stand out to you?
No.
Yeah, what about you, Rick? Any other? I'm just looking at his list of movies, man.
Casualties of War.
It's just so many.
The music for that, it's okay. I know people for a lot of folks, it's a very hard movie to watch. Just listen to the score for it, but it's kind of hard not to watch it with the context of what's going on the screen because it's so fucking hard to watch. But he just like brings like the word gets the gravitas, dude. Like his sound is just. It resonates throughout.
Yeah, it's very calm and very like cerebral and very like it's kind of very soulful.
Like hey, how people are always talking about give me your Rushmore. I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's gonna be give me your Horseman. So it's like your 4 greatest composers for like all of whatever like history. Who would you have up there? Ennio's one of them.
Oh yeah,
Ennio's one of them. So
Ennio, I would probably have.
I'd probably have Ennio, John Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Hans Zimmer, man. Hans Zimmer's fucking pretty good.
I agree with that one too.
I want to put Danny Elfman.
True. Yeah.
That's Danny to me, Danny Elfman goes up there, dude. He's just to ruin it. Yeah. No, I won't.
I'll go Danny Elfman, Ennio, Williams, and who do you say? Fucking and Hans Zimmer. Yeah, I'll go.
That would be my Horseman for the Horseman list.
Sophia, you got a better list than that?
Nope.
Right?
Also, I just saw Davis asked me if I read Snot Girl, and no, but I've been meaning to. It's Brian Lee O'Malley's newest.
Oh, he's writing it? I didn't know he wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third volume,
I've seen it everywhere.
Yeah, the 3rd volume just came out in April, but I have not gone to snag it yet.
Okay.
I think it might be online too, but I could be wrong about that.
Probably. Let's see. Davis. Oh yeah, lost at sea. Yeah, look, everybody's on it. Danny present. Everybody's accounted for now. Cool. Well, hello, Danny from Big Leo.
Hi,
Danny. Hello. Hey, you guys can text message. This is not a fucking dating site. All right, guys. Let's see. Snot Girl. Yeah, I want to pick that up. I love Alex says I have the Mission soundtrack. Ennio,
Mission soundtrack is fucking great. Ennio, yeah, that's a great fucking soundtrack.
Have I seen that movie?
That's the Robert De Niro. Is it Jeremy Irons?
Is it good?
So. Yeah, it's good, dude.
Who directed that?
Oh shit! No,
Mission 1986. Here, I got it right here. IMDb. Hello, Mr. IMDb. I don't know if I even fucking remember this movie at all.
Wow, dude.
Roland
Jaffe. Yeah.
The hell did he do?
I don't know. But yeah, dude, it's
all right.
Yeah, I think Jeremy Irons is a priest. Robert De Niro is he's a soldier that fucking like comes into the church and he starts reforming. Dude, it's pretty fucking sick, and he starts defending the fucking mission. Ooh.
He did The Killing Field. He directed The Killing Fields, and he was a producer on Super Mario Brothers. So that's all you got. That's all you need to know about that.
So many people were producers on Super Mario Brothers. Don't let that turn you off, okay?
Alex, I haven't read any of the Brian Lee O'Malley books. Definitely read Scott Pilgrim, man. That's I'm probably the only one I've read. So
I have Scott Pilgrim if you want to borrow him, Alex. If you need to show up.
Let's see, Danny. I need to read more. Yes, read more comics for sure. Alex, I have over 30 movie soundtracks on CD and not near enough Maricone. Step up your Maricone game. Come on, bro. Let's see, Danny, I used to read the Sunday Funnies. Yeah, man, that's how he started, man. Danny said, "Ha, not a dating site classic."
Classic.
Yeah. Hey, if you find love here, that's all. Good on you, man. Fuck. All right, cool. Let's see. We have a. I just want to talk quickly about this uh, Marvel Legends Sentinel figure. This is a HasLab. You got to put in some figure talk every once in a while. So it's a 26.3 inch Sentinel figure, which sounds amazing. It's the only problem here. Was it $300 for this fucking thing? So it's one of those things where it's like a GoFundMe where they
Sentinel figure.
yeah, crowdfund. Yeah, it's a HasLab. It looks fucking badass. It looks so cool. I don't have the money nor the room for this puppy, but I just wanted to take a look at it.
$549.
It's cheaper than that, I think. Yeah, it's pretty fucking expensive though. It looks cool as fuck though. It's badass. If I had,
It looks nice, but how tall is that thing?
it's $350. 26 inches.
I wonder how much it weighs.
Yeah.
Oh man,
probably a couple pounds at least. It lights up and it's like it does all this cool shit. Like, yeah, it looks
dude,
fucking
it's
badass.
sick. There's like a picture of like Wolverine and his fucking tendril.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to see the scope of the height of it. If that's a regular size figure, that's a huge.
That's a set. That's what size
dude,
of
that's
Sentinel
a
should be.
That's more than fucking like 2 shelves for you.
Oh, it comes with a Bastion figure. That's kind of cool. That's fucking inside baseball right there. Bastion was a villain from like the mid '90s. He was like a Sentinel. He's like a Nimrod, like a early Nimrod version or some shit. I forgot what Bastion was, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not spending $350 on a Sentinel, but it looks fucking badass.
It looks great.
Yeah, I can see them doing like I like. It's cool they're doing that. Like, if you want it, pay for it, and can get people to fucking.
Is that something that, like, if you saw at a con and somebody, like, you can talk somebody down, like, so how much you, like, what, 200? What do you think? What do you think?
There's a lot. Dude, some cool shit.
What's your price? What's your price right now?
For that?
Yeah.
If I could find it for $100, I would buy it.
100? So you wouldn't even go to 200 on that one.
It looks cool, dude. First of all, that takes up fucking so much room. Like,
yeah, but it could hold all your fucking figures in fucking fight mode and shit. You know?
Stop trying to put my figures in an orgy, man. Jeez.
A fight orgy, not just any orgy. It's a fight orgy.
There any other kind, really? Looks cool. I can see them doing other figures, like doing a Galactus this size would be awesome.
Oh, Galactus would have to be bigger, wouldn't he?
Well, yeah, for sure. Well, it depends. Galactus can change size, so he can alter his size, so he can be.
I want to fucking. Your Galactus should be as big as your fucking shelf, bro.
It should be a human size. Yeah, it should be. If you want to go to scale, I guess.
And then you could fight it at night and shit. Just beat the shit out of Galactus.
Yeah.
Aye, Ray.
Yeah, sure. That's all we're gonna do. Yeah. This looks. Did you look at this? You care about a 26-inch Sentinel? Your new best friend.
That'd be sick though. I think Fieldy would fucking be scared of that shit.
You use it as a scratching post. All right, so we got a bunch of Batman news. So I just lump it in all together. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit. I didn't put this in the notes, but they recasted Batwoman. Oh well, not recasted, but they have a new Batwoman cast in the Batman Batwoman show. What's her name, Rick?
Shite. Dude, I'm dropping the ball here.
Sophia, did you watch any of the Batwoman show? Did you care about this at all?
No. I kind of dropped off the DC train. Sorry.
Yeah. It's not. The DC shows have some issues for sure.
Okay, so I don't want to butcher her name. Leslie. I thought it's not a hard K. Javicia Leslie.
Yeah, she looks cool. I've never seen her act in anything, so I can't really comment on her.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is I'm just wish her luck, man, because the thing is it's a shit show with fucking the Arrowverse.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess. I think they need to like end it and like reboot it and like
reboot it.
I hear good things about Stargirl. I heard Stargirl.
That's what I was gonna say. They should live in that universe instead. Like cut it off, and it's the DC. Because you said that's on their streaming service, right? DC?
It's on DC Universe, but they're moving it to proper CW.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Because no one's buying. No one has a DC Universe app. I know one person. I think Bocelli was the only person that had the DC Universe app.
They need to HBO Max that shit.
App that I run on my phone constantly.
The DC Universe.
Yep, that's it.
Like, yeah, see, no one has that shit. Yeah, so yeah, I think they're gonna transfer a bunch of those shows to HBO Max because HBO definitely needs some like content because they're they launched the app but didn't really have anything like super super interesting to have at launch. So I think they're gonna try to move all this DC Universe stuff over there because I hear good things about Doom Patrol. Patrol's on HBO Max right now. I want to check that out.
I want to start that, man, but
And
I just
Titans
started
looks good too. I heard good things about Titans. So yeah, I gotta jump back in that. I think I have the first season on Blu-ray. So yeah, I want to get back in that. So it looks like they're doing what the CW could have did, but they turn all their shows into CW shows. So it's kind of like
and that Arrowverse has got to go, dude.
yeah. I think they should have ended it with the Crisis last year. That's like, oh, big crossover. All right, but the universe dies. Let's reboot it and start over.
Costumes are way too clunky. I think people just kind of don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, Flash is the only kind of show that you can care about. Like, what is it? What Legends of the Past? What do they call them?
Legends of Tomorrow. I hear that's a fun show. I hear like people like rave about it.
Yeah, because it's an ensemble, but
I don't know. I just don't want to. There's not enough time in the world to invest in.
It's the whole thing about having the wrong characters involved. Once again,
yeah,
they want to make sure they have like these kind of characters. I'm like, dude, first of all, the character you have is not being portrayed the way they are in the book. This person's like got this person's personality traits, but you gave them this person's name. They just fall so fucking far off the point. The what you call the Firestorm stuff was cool. The Atom, he was kind of cool, but the gear was off.
Yeah, Sophia, when'd you jump off the CW shows? Yeah.
I think what season of Flash did it start going downhill?
I say second season, midway through the second season.
I dropped off after 4 seasons, dude.
Yeah, I tried to jump in I watched until like season 3 of the Flash, 4 maybe. But yeah, I was like hate watching it. Like I was like forcing myself to watch it because it's just so frustrating. Like they have such a cool concept. They have good actors, like a fun cast, but they just
it's not Barry.
It's not Barry.
It's not Barry.
It's just not. I don't know.
It's not Barry. It's the name Barry, but it's not Barry.
Try to turn into Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's like I always feel like DC now is trying to copy Marvel, and it's like I guess you're both superheroes, but they have very distinct qualities of like a DC character and a Marvel character, and just because Marvel hit the gold mine, now they're trying to like copy the same formula, and it's like no, you're different. It's like the same critique that I have of the new Star Wars. They're like trying to replicate the feeling that you get in Endgame when you like see all of these characters, and and you have the nostalgia, but you have the new investment in the story, but it's just not executed the same way. It's like, do your own thing. You're your own thing, and you're just as good in a different way.
Yeah, that's a great point because there's because there's always been a DC versus Marvel thing. Like growing up, like you're a DC guy or a Marvel guy, Marvel girl, DC girl. I was always in like I always like swayed a little bit more towards Marvel, but I'm a big DC fan too. So I just never got the like, oh, it has to be a rivalry, it has to be this. But I like the fact that they were doing different shit. Like I haven't seen the Joker yet, but I like the fact that it's not set in the regular DC universe. They're just make good movies. And some of them can cross over. Some of them don't. Not everything has to cross over. Mm-hmm. It's cool when it does. Like when they do crosses over, make it an event, make it a big crisis, make it a Flash movie, whatever. Make it matter. You can cross. DC popularized the multiverse. So that you can have different universes and have it all make sense and work. So yeah, don't be like Marvel. Do your own thing. You have great characters. You have a great history of characters. You don't have to reinvent the wheel or be like Marvel. Do your own fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think DC's problem is, like you guys said, they go too much like Marvel. Certain storylines for DC are very Marvel-like, where they're lighthearted. Like Flash could fit in the Marvel world perfectly. He's a great character. Wally West could work in the Marvel world. Very lighthearted, fun dude to read. Batman is. You know what I think needs to happen in the DC universe when they're making movies is like movies like Batman. Batman is one of those movies that's going to be great, borderline PG-13 rated R. It's a little bit more violent than anything else. Superman could be a PG-13. they're gonna probably say rated R if it goes so much destruction, whatever. They're
Mhm.
Kryptonians. Get over it. Shit's gonna fucking get fucked up if you got two guys like that.
Superman should be PG-13. It should never.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes they're gonna say, "Oh, because they can't do this effect." Or whatever. But it all comes down to maybe like an F bomb or whatever, and that's what fucking pushes it to the R rating.
Yeah.
Um,
So ridiculous.
but they have those they do have fun lighthearted movies. I mean, Shazam is a great character for families,
Shazam,
you know?
like the JSA is a great.
If Blue Beetle, a younger Blue Beetle with Jaime Reyes would have been fucking, you know, would be great. A Booster Gold is like pure comp, you know.
You do a fucking Blue Beetle Booster Gold fucking movie, dude. That's just printing money right there. That's fucking make it a buddy like
a buddy movie.
Cop, buddy cop kind of movie.
Yeah.
And, Blue Beetle.
Type deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Could you imagine Blue Beetle walking around like the whole time being like Booster Gold's friend, but Booster Gold has no idea that it's like a 16-year-old boy that's his fucking partner?
Yeah.
He just knows this is like a super powered being or whatever.
I want Ted Cord though, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, it'd be Ted Cord as his mentor. The whole three of them.
Yeah. Jaime and
I want Jaime, dude.
I want to see Jaime, but Ted Cord and fucking Booster Gold. I do want to see a Latin superhero. That'd be nice one day.
I mean, I think it's as far as like a major one. I think Blue Beetle. It works, dude. Blue Beetle's a great character. Like I think you even said it. Blue Beetle, like the way they can make this incarnation, is like the DC version of Marvel's Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
he's a young kid.
He's a young kid.
Cool fucking arachnid powers, you know.
Yeah, so I definitely would like to see like I said, those lighthearted movies. You keep your dark movies. Batman is gonna be dark, you know, fucking Question or whatever. Justice League Dark's gonna be fucking dark. But you can't make Flash be like this super bleak movie where nothing it just doesn't fit the temperament of the character, you know. It doesn't fit it. Like I wouldn't want to see Zack Snyder's Man of Steel take on Flash. You know what I mean? It'd be too dark. Maybe for Barry.
I want to see Zack Snyder's Captain Carrot. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Do a dark take on that. So speaking of dark takes, we got Dark Knight's Death Metal. The new series is coming out. The video is pretty awesome, and DC's been doing this. Marvel does this every once in a while. They have like these trailers for their comics. So this one's pretty badass. I like the little like kind of the animation they do with this, like taking cuts from the comic and like making a trailer out of it. I read the first issue; it was really fun. I'm digging it. This is very metal for sure. Sophia, did you watch this trailer? What'd you think of this?
Oh yeah, the trailer looked awesome. Like
Yeah.
really cool. And I love the character design for the Batman Who Laughs. I think it's so cool. Like they didn't go crazy overboard. Like it just like it logically makes sense. Like if someone just like woke you up and was like, the Batman Who Laughs, what does it look like? You're like, duh, just like the top and then the mouth. And it's like it makes sense. I don't know. I think it's really cool. And I liked that music video trailer kind of format. I think that worked really well. And I'm glad they didn't like use too much CGI in it, and it was really like just like little snippets from the comic. I think it was executed great. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I want to read it.
Yeah, the Batman Laughs definitely looks very 80s metal album cover.
Yeah,
which it definitely works. It's a fun storyline so far. I think the second issue comes out this Wednesday. Rick, you're the most metal person I know. What do you think of this trailer?
Man, I'm just like, okay, so this is just like like a preview for like the comic, right? That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing that disappoints me. I want to see a fucking series like of this. Like, if you give me like 4-5 minute snippets and shit, and then like make like 8 of them, and then you like just amalgam into like just one long giant like heavy metal DC, Dark Knight's metal universe. I'm like all for that shit. It just looked cool. Like she said, like there's so many iconic things when it comes to like Batman. And if somebody told you like, yeah, the Batman Who Laughs, that the imagery that you would just like come up with, they nail that shit like spot on. That fucking smile, it just reeks fucking evil, dude. It's fucking great. But I want this to be a fucking cartoon, Like if they put this on like their DC universe like streaming, this would definitely get me to fucking go and like order it.
Yeah.
Hot take, I would rather see this as a cartoon on HBO Max than when
Right?
the hell
HBO
Gotham
Max.
is.
I like how you're thinking. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, definitely. I want them HBO Max, and it should just like absorb DC pretty much.
So speaking of, go ahead, Sophia. Go ahead.
I feel like there haven't been like a lot of new cartoons out that have been like really good, you know, recently. I don't know. I can't be like, oh yeah, this one was done super well. Like obviously good TV shows, but I don't know. I think like having a good, you know, more like adult like comic, like cartoon series would be really sick.
Yeah,
Especially,
like almost like HBO's Spawn. Like
yeah,
just an amazing piece of animation, and be true to its core. Be fucking dark. Show just like the fucking dark gritty shit. And just don't be scared. Don't
like,
apologize. Just give it to us.
Did you watch the anime Parasite the Maxim?
No, is that the one? Do they have that on Crunchyroll right now?
It's been on Crunchyroll for like years. I think it was released in like 2014. I think 2014.
Parasite Maxim.
The Maxim.
Okay, and that's they spell Parasite with a Y, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
It just got added to Netflix a few months ago.
Yeah, no, because I have my buddy's Crunchyroll, so I can probably watch it. No, nobody heard that.
No, seriously, watch it. And like I could totally see kind of like, you know, a dark metal series kind of resembling something along those lines, because it's like very gory, deals with a lot of like really heavy themes, but you know, it's executed in, you know, a good cartoonish way still.
All right, Rick, what metal band is gonna do the music for Batman death metal cartoon series?
Ooh. Oh shit, man.
All right, Sophia, it's on you.
This might be kind of stupid, but I could kind of see like a System of a Down type thing. It might be a little too cartoony, but I don't know. I think that would be kind of cool.
You know who I would have liked to have seen, and you can't really see this version of the band anymore because the lead singer passed. I would have loved to see the original lineup for Drowning Pool do like a song for this. Yeah, his voice was fucking awesome, dude. I think I'm not to say that the other guy, you know, is not good. He's cool, but he sounds more like 80s as opposed to some guy just fucking screaming his fucking ass off.
Fucking Davis, Def Clock. Yeah, that was a metal.
Yeah.
I
was thinking about that.
Do it.
I was thinking about it.
Let's see.
Power Man.
Danny Powerman, Powerman 5000.
Oh, I just heard Power Man's new song right now. It's pretty dope, man. It's on Spotify. It's called Black Lipstick. Pretty sick, dude.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's see. See, we're turning to a music podcast. Yeah. Sophia, your influence is strong.
So for this.
Let's see. Krista, Def Clock for sure. Yeah, Def Clock was an awesome show. I think that's on HBO Max too. I got to read.
It's on HBO. Yeah, no, it is, dude.
Yeah.
So speaking of me, you copies me.
So speaking of HBO Max, we got some more Batman news. This is very Batman heavy this week. Batman, I guess Matt Reeves is going to spin off the Batman movie, the Robert Pattinson movie that's coming out next year, I believe. Was it October next year supposed to come out?
Yeah, dude, I had to hold my notes. My post-it notes are all fucking gone. I don't know what's going on.
So they're going to spin off. It sounds like they're doing a Gotham City Central, Gotham PD, kind of doing a Gotham PD kind of show, which I think is a great idea because you don't really just have Batman has a Spectre. You don't even need to show Batman. Just have Batman has a, just like that lingering background character. But there's so many great stories you can tell within Gotham. What was it? Gotham Central was the comic book series by
Gotham Central. Alex. Why isn't Alex?
Alex knows.
Alex knows.
That's it's on the tip of my tongue. It's not Brubaker. It's who did the Alex who did the Gotham Central TV shows?
Brubaker.
Davis or Alex will know for sure because I think Davis is reading it right now.
Oh wait, Brubaker.
Is it Brubaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brubaker and Rucka.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Sophia, have you read any of these Gotham Central books from?
No. No, but I was reading up on Gotham PD.
Yeah.
And like, I think it could be cool, but I think they should be smart and take the route of like, have you guys watched Fargo?
I want to. It's on my like top of my list to watch. I hear it's really good.
It's fantastic.
It's almost
but,
like an anthology show, right? They
Yeah,
have like
yeah, it is.
Fargo, but it's like different like eras of Fargo.
Yeah, exactly. And like different like it like you never just focus on like Fargo, the headquarters. It's always like remnants around Fargo, but they deal with law enforcement a lot. You know, it's like kind of like a police-ish, you know, show. But the way that they like show the police is in a way of kind of almost like incompetence, and there's always like one person who like one sheriff or one chief or one like deputy who's really competent and really in charge of the stuff and kind of outlining like more corruption and like systematic, you know, law enforcement. And I think if Gotham PD kind of took that route instead of like a Brooklyn Nine-Nine, we love cops, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm hoping it's not going to go anywhere near Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's not gonna be as sitcom-y, obviously, but just like
yeah,
you know,
I don't want it like see I think she actually hits the nail on the head, because when you think about it, it's Gotham City. I don't want anything funny. I mean, I'm pretty much thinking it's going to be a very seedy and like dark crime noirish show, right?
The cops in Gotham are fucking horrible.
It should be almost like Sin City.
Jim Gordon is the only fucking decent. Like Jim Gordon and Renee Montoya and Harvey Bullock are like the only three fucking decent cops in the fucking city. They're all corrupt. And I think it's very perfect to start. Like you're going to show this corrupt fucking system. This is like a lot of the police systems are. So it's like you know, it's a lot more Gotham City than fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine for sure. So
yeah.
Because the thing is, I don't mean to jump the gun, but the whole thing is, I still want to figure out which characters are they going to use. You know, that's
probably. Well, who's playing Gordon in the movie? Is it
Jeffrey Wright?
Jeffrey Wright.
If they can get him for the show, that'd be great.
So he's gonna double dip, going to Westworld and doing Gotham. Have they picked a name for this?
A prominent character, unless they just
yeah, you gotta have Gordon. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Renee Montoya. I wouldn't mind seeing Bullock.
You need Bullock.
What was it? Hannigan, I think, was the cop in Gotham. Corrigan, yeah.
I'd like to see Corrigan.
You gotta have Corrigan, I think, and you know, I don't know like how deep in the lore they. I don't want to see. I don't want to see them. Yeah, I want to see like the real crime and like I don't want to see them fighting villains of the week and shit. I don't want to see them fighting like young Scarecrow and young fucking.
Okay, because that's too,
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that's.
I don't want to see that.
I
want to see like
Gotham.
Yeah, I want to see more of a. Yeah, I want to see more hardcore, more of a dark take. I don't want to see like goofy, like a villain of the week fucking bullshit.
So Sophie touched on the fact that Fargo like does different eras, and I think it'd be fucking sick to maybe like start the show with Bullock joining because I think Bullock is probably, other than Gordon, or I think he might be a little bit older than Gordon too.
Ooh, so just imagine Bullock's younger.
Bullock's younger?
Yeah.
So just imagine Bullock.
I wouldn't mind seeing all of them young, like a young Gordon, young fucking, like maybe have one.
They've already done young Gordon. I want to get away from.
That's true.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Get away from Gordon. To me, I think.
Well, maybe not even have Gordon. Yeah, you already did Gotham. Yeah, don't even have Gordon.
I'd like Bullock maybe partnered with Corrigan, and then maybe like further down the road, like bring in Montoya. But the whole thing is like she was saying, how different eras. Have Bullock just starting out. And then like episode like 2 or 3, they changed the actor completely because it's 15 to 20 years down the line. He's fucking grown. He's put on weight. Because then you can have 2 actors flash back to Bullock being young. Because I think that Bullock's one of the like most interesting characters in Gotham City. I think he really was that guy who like really wanted to do good at the beginning, but then Gotham beats you down. Gotham switches you, man. Gotham changes you, especially if you're a cop. Just imagine why so many cops are corrupt in Gotham. It's so easy, and everybody turns the other cheek. Not for a guy like Bullock, though, you know.
And that would be really cool. Like, I hope they touch on that. I hope they touch on and they're still focusing on it in like in terms of Gotham City, but like it can kind of bleed over into like what's happening today, which is like inescapable, you know, and it would be really cool to see our media and entertainment kind of reflect that in a way that's not like super overtly in your face, but that you can kind of draw parallels to.
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm down. I'm down for a cool Gotham show. Yeah, see, they need to start doing more shit like this. I think, yeah, you have this format and you want to put butts in the seat. I think this is a perfect way to do that spin off from the movie. It looks good. I'm down with that. Let's see some more. Let's see some more chats. Alex. Oh, sorry.
Terrence Winter is writing it too, and he did Boardwalk Empire. So
Oh shit. Okay.
So that makes me
Oh,
happy.
that gives me great hope. I love fucking Boardwalk.
I gotta get back to that.
You didn't finish it? Where'd you leave?
I think I watched the first season of it. Let's see. So I assume this is coming out after the movie. So probably see this 2022. I probably would assume like after the movie comes out. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, should be good. Let's see. Some chats. Alex Slayer. Yeah, Slayer.
Slayer would be a great fucking.
It's too on the nose. It's too on the nose. Alex, again, you'd have to collaborate an album like the Crow soundtrack.
Crow soundtrack's fucking awesome.
All right, don't get Rick started, man. That's
no, it is. It is probably the best movie soundtrack.
Let's see, Davis Brubaker. Yes, Brubaker and Rucka. Yeah. Alex is that's my death metal album pitch. All right, thank you, Alex. Gotham. Alex again. Gotham Central is the comic book version of the great series The Wire.
I agree. That's exactly what it is.
I have The Wire on DVD. If anyone interested and doesn't have HBO, who doesn't have HBO? Man?
HBO Max. HBO Max.
Let's see, Davis. If they were smart, they'd look at the credits of Winter Soldier, saw it was Brubaker, and pulled his Gotham Central for source material. Yeah.
Yeah.
They pulled a lot of shit. Yeah. Brubaker's a great writer. I love Brubaker, man.
Brubaker's like my favorite. Yeah. I go on and on and on about Sleeper. Sleeper's fucking like amazing, dude.
Yeah, Brubaker. Yeah, I read his Winter Soldier comic, his the solo Winter Soldier series. Yeah, it was really good. Great Doom story too. So yeah, always down.
He did Doom.
No, he wrote Doom in the story in the series Winter Soldier. It's cool. Like he's teaming up with Black Widow, and they're somebody steals a Doom bot and wants to blow up the UN. So they get Doom involved to track his Doom bot. It's an awesome story. It's cool. The interactions with Doom and Winter Soldier are great. So that's a good story right there if you get a chance to read it. Let's see. All right. What was the other small thing I wanted to talk about? I'm forgetting something I know. Hold on, let me go to my notes. Oh, Ready Player 2 is coming out. Ready Player 1 came out 10 years ago almost.
Yeah.
They just announced the sequel is coming out in November. I have it pre-ordered on Amazon, the evil Amazon. I'll probably cancel it if I can order it at a bookstore, give them some money. But Ready Player 2 is coming out. Sophia, did you read the first book? Were you a fan of this at all?
Oh yeah, amazing. It was awesome.
Yeah. Was it Robert Klein?
Ernest Klein.
Ernest Klein. Oh, Robert Klein.
Oh, yeah.
Ernest Klein. I heard that his second novel wasn't that great, The Armada. I have it. I just haven't picked it up. I heard it wasn't that good. Just felt like a Last Starfighter ripoff. But I love the first book a lot. I made the mistake of letting Rick borrow it and kind of ruined his life for a whole summer.
I'll read it.
I've read the book. I've listened to the audio version. You grew up in that time, man. It's just a love letter to all that stuff, man. It just speaks to you so much. I'm a fan of the movie too. I enjoyed the movie a lot too. I like them for different reasons. I think you have to separate the book and the movie because they're always going to be different. They're never going to live up to your expectations. But I really enjoyed the movie. I really love the book. It's probably one of my favorite books of all time. Rick, I know you're not excited about any of this, so we'll just move on.
I love this.
Hey, ahead,
dude, yeah, you have no idea, like the whole Oasis.
You took the wrong thing from the book, Rick.
No. Well, the thing is, the book is amazing because there's one of the fucking things that I could just read over and over and over again in the book is the fact that
very readable. It's very
Oh, they're the games where you could actually play the movie, and you're the main character in the movie. So let's say you're fucking Ferris Bueller in the whole fucking movie. You have to sit there catch the foul ball at fucking Chicago, at the Cubs at Wrigley, fucking get your thumb jammed so you can fucking do the whole theme. You gotta do the whole line with fucking Cameron. Just the fact that you'd be virtually there in that whole setting, doing everything that they do, scene to scene. It fucking be great, dude. Just imagine all the fucking things you could all the movies you would play, right? What movie
Sophia,
No.
in the Oasis, what world would you visit first?
I don't know. I've never really thought about that.
Yeah, keep you on your toes.
Huh.
Warcraft.
Warcraft.
I probably,
That's-
dude. I spent about 12 years playing that game. When I'll tell you, when you first make your character and then you see how big that like first city is, and how massive, and you just see everything, like all the commerce. You've just been like a little fucking peon, level 2, just fucking farming in this own little area. Then you're finally like, oh, I'm level 16. I'm like, I'm cool. Fucking go into the thing. You're like level 79. Look at his armor. It looks hella cool, but it's just like it's a living, breathing kind of a world, and just it's beautiful. Like I've gone to every like city for every faction and every race in the game, and everything has its own little thing. Warcraft, definitely, dude. It's a huge game. It's a huge.
I want to go to a zombie world and just kill a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that option, man. I just want to go fucking.
World War Z world.
Give me like a fucking chainsaw hand and a fucking shotgun, man. Just let me go off and fucking.
Hey, just remember, you started the beginning with fucking and nothing, bro. Just that shit.
Have you played the World War Z video game?
No.
Oh no, I haven't.
Good.
Gory.
Is it gory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking for a good zombie game.
Well, no, it's not a zombie game, but they have this game called Erica right now on PlayStation for free. It's like almost like you're playing like a movie. So you just use the touchpad, and like if you open files, make decisions, but you're watching a movie. You're just like controlling
What is it called?
things. It's called Erica.
So okay, yeah, I've seen that.
It's on. If you're a PlayStation Plus member, they give it to you for free. So
is that free this month?
It's free this month. That
okay.
NBA 2K. But
it's good.
Well, so far, I mean, I'm like maybe about like 15, 20 minutes into the game, and it feels like a choose your own adventure.
Oh, okay, one of those. Okay.
Yeah, feels like a choose your own adventure.
All right. So, Sophia, what do you think? What world are you going into?
I don't know, but wait, I wanted to bring this up. I found this article like the other night, and it was just so funny. I just random that even came up, and it was like Ready Player One predicted Fortnite. And I dug into that. But you know what? You know what I always thought of? Did you ever watch? It's not a dumb anime, but it's like kind of funny. Did you ever watch Sword Art Online?
No.
Really? It's like
What's it called?
Sword Art Online. It's reminiscent of Ready Player One.
Actually, kind of sounds familiar. Actually.
Yeah.
I've seen. Yeah, no, you see, that's one of the things that they probably seen on Netflix or Crunchyroll.
Yeah. It's on both. Yeah, it's like basically short synopsis. It was like they kind of predicted like headset VR, but it's like a helmet that you wear and you like get plugged in, like, you know, Ready Player One style into a video game, blah, 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 and of course they get stuck there, and if you die in the game, you die in real life, blah, blah, blah. That whole thing. But it's like you building up the levels and all that stuff, you know. And you have to like unlock it, try to like hack your way out of it. But it's cool. It's funny. It's definitely kind of stupid, the anime, compared to like, the realness of Ready Player One, but I don't know. Yeah,
I need to get into some more anime. Yeah, some good fucking stories out there I'm missing out on. Yeah, definitely.
Parasite. Also, Erased is really good too. Erased. Yeah, it's heavy. Deals with like child murder and kidnapping a lot. So it's like,
what a fun romp.
Right, so it's more like a crime one than like your typical.
Yeah. It's. Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Yeah.
He senses it's 9 o'clock. It's the fieldy hour. Oh no, he's got the cone. No.
Yeah, I think it came out. I think Erased came out in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, Erased came out. Oh, it was 20. Yeah, I think the anime came out in 2016, but it was the manga series before, and it came out in 2012.
Where can you find that?
It's definitely on Crunchyroll. I don't know where it is. And whenever I watched, it was on Crunchyroll.
You're gonna get fucking.
Yeah, it still is.
Sounds like luck. Whole shit on there.
Oh, I think
Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll has hella good shit, dude.
Yeah.
They have like a small version on HBO Max, like a I guess like a sampler.
Sampling. You know,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
the thing is, you might not even want to get Crunchyroll, man, because eventually I do think like HBO Max is going to fucking absorb every single one of those fucking.
Oh,
They won't be
totally.
samples. Yeah, I eventually think they won't be samples. They're gonna absorb every single thing
Yeah.
because they're gonna see that they're gonna they do that, their subscriptions will increase definitely.
Definitely. But they also on Netflix, they released. It happened in Japan. They made Erased into a
Live action?
live action.
No way.
I haven't watched it. It looks like it's well shot, but I haven't watched it. But the anime is fantastic. But
Have you watched any of the adaptations that they've done for these animes? The live
Death
action
Note?
ones?
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
heard
have you seen Death Note?
I heard
It's
it's pretty
like-
horrible.
Yeah, the live action Death Note, especially the American one, it's like
Kind of shit.
it's like a visceral feeling that like at your core makes me want to throw up. It is they took all of they were like, all right, we have a super interesting plot with really detailed multi-dimensional characters, so how do we Americanize this, strip it down to its core absolute superficial bullshit, and then just throw in as much shitty CGI as we can. They're like, sold, you got us, it's green.
All right, hey, Michael Bay, calm down. All right,
Was that McG, dude? I'm asking right now. I'm like, was that McG? No.
yeah, usually these are the anime like remakes, the live action remakes.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, I heard was shit, dude.
Yeah, I heard it was bad. Like the anime is awesome. Yeah, I need to get back into that one too.
I have no desire to see the live action. No
Dragon
desire.
Ball Z was shit.
Yep.
Yeah, well, less said of that, the better, I guess.
Disney has it though, and they want to fucking make another movie.
Who's the actor? The guy who played? I think he just showed up in something. I was like, oh, I know that guy.
Justin Chadwick.
Yeah, he was in something recently. I was like, where the fuck do I know that guy from? Oh, it's fucking dude from Dragon Ball Z.
Dude from Dragon Ball Z.
He showed up in some movie I was watching recently. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, I recognize his ass.
Goku.
Yeah, horrible. Let's see. Alex, Brubaker is the Jerry Rice of comic book writers. Yeah, man, he's fucking pretty awesome, man. Danny, we gnaw on our kitty. We don't gnaw on our kitty. So you're saying Rick needs a fucking cone too? Okay, don't gnaw on your kitty, bro. Oh, brothers, there you go. It's like a margarita, a little cat margarita.
Here we go.
All right, so all right, cool. There were some fun topics we talked about. So I put the topic out there. We want to talk about our summer reading, like some recommendations for some summer readings, like stuff we haven't talked about before on the show. So some comics, books, whatever, audio books, whatever you can think of. Sophia, what do you got for us? You always have some good picks for us, some interesting picks. So please, bring the heat. Bring the heat.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull this up here. All right, well, I guess it's not going to do that. Okay, so we're going local for this one. So it's called Vacuum Decay. That's your cover there. So this is an
awesome cover.
Yeah, this is by my friend Harry Nordingler.
Okay.
And he is awesome. And this is like he I guess curated this set. So it's like I think there's 10 different comics and they're all by different artists, but it's all in like a similar style, similar vibe. It's really good, really funny. And like there's just different styles, different storylines, and it's just all kind of like dark and and dismal, but
there you go.
It's really cool stuff. Yeah, it's called Vacuum Decay.
What's it called again?
Vacuum Decay.
Vacuum Decay. Okay. That's awesome. Where can you find that?
You can order it online from him. He'll mail it straight to you. I'm trying to pull up his handle right now. But he's also he works at Mission Comics, and I think that you can get it there as well.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'll stop by there on Wednesday to look for it. Yeah, cool, awesome.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out exactly how you spell his last name because
my physical therapy is right next to the comic shop, so it's convenient. Yeah. Yeah. So is he? He's from here. You said he's local.
Yeah, he's local. He also he calls them sunset strips. They're like 3-panel comic strips that he does frequently, and they're always really good. He also just does art. His prints are awesome. I have some of them, but they're not up on my walls yet.
You gotta show off that apricot, man.
70s, come on. Yeah, so his name is Harry. You can spell his last name Nordlinger. Yeah, and Vacuum Decay has its own website too that you can go check out.
Awesome. Yeah, I probably recognize him from the shop. I probably seen him there at some point. Yeah.
Again, and this is the back too. The back is really awesome.
Cover's dope. Yeah, that's fucking really. The art's really cool. I like I like these anthology books. Yeah, especially if it's like local folks. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, his stuff is awesome, and he always has like really like his like storylines always have like stuff in between the subtext and stuff like that. And I don't know, he's just really talented artist, really talented illustrator and curator. So
dope.
Check him out.
Vacuum Decay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, what else you got for us?
This is it's not reading, but it's TV. It's
Sure.
Adventure Time, Distant Lands on HBO Max. They only have one out. I don't know. They didn't release like a schedule because there's 5.
So is this a spinoff or what is this?
So it's just like, I guess it's a spinoff. I don't really, a spinoff doesn't feel right. It's just like a continuation, I guess.
Okay. I love Adventure Time. I gotta, I think I'm missing. I'm have some gaps in my watching, but I definitely gonna fill those up. But it's such a fun show. It's such a like weirdly deep show too. It's like so many like weird, crazy undertones. Like it's very like deep stuff going on. It just has a facade of like a kiddie, goofy little show, but there's some like really deep, like kind of disturbing
really
things.
Stuff.
This is like it's like the apocalypse. This is after the end of the world, and like it's very like even the stuff with the Night King, the Ice King, like the stuff with him and like
going crazy.
The vampire girl too. The like their history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very. Have you ever seen this, Rick? Have you ever seen Adventure Time?
I haven't. It's on my list right now for HBO Max.
It's a beautiful show, man. It's the characters are so great, like BMO and like fucking just great voice actors and like it's a fun fucking show. So yeah, I got to check this. So what is this just a continuation? You said?
Yeah, so it's kind of a continuation. So like Adventure Time, like the TV show ended right in 2019. Great ending too. Like. My only complaint with the ending was that it felt like it wasn't totally finished, which in my opinion is a good thing. So you can kind of like, it wasn't like, oh, we're going to tie every little bow and this is all the characters' endings and blah, 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 blah. It's kind of a lot of it is left open to your interpretation. So with the Distant Lands, it's not necessarily picking up right after. They're all like different little anthology kind of episodes where it's not following all different characters, and they didn't release the schedule for it, but I'm pretty sure there's 5 episodes that are going to release. It's 4 or 5 episodes. They've only released one so far.
How long are the episodes?
It was like 45 minutes, I think. So they're
really? Okay.
so they're pretty long.
Because remember the episodes were like 10 minutes long and like okay.
They're all like 10 minutes.
Okay.
The first one that was released is called BMO, and
Love BMO.
I thought it was awesome.
BMO's the best.
It was great, and it like kind of picked up like BMO's like origin story a little bit.
Okay.
And it was really cool. Same charm, same humor. They had like all the same people working on it, so like the soul of the show is still there. The only slight complaint that I had was their new main character that they had that was like alongside BMO was called Y5. One, that name sounds way too close to Wi-Fi, and I just think that's kind of stupid. And that character was a little kitty. What I always liked about Adventure Time, because like I grew up watching it. Like I started watching it when I was 8 years old, and so the show does kind of grow up with its audience.
Yeah.
And I almost felt like Distant Lands kind of backpedaled with that a little bit, just in terms of the main character that they decided to follow. But overall, it was still really good. I recommend it to anyone who likes Adventure Time.
Oh, well, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I think I gotta restart and watch Adventure Time from the beginning so I can watch it, because I always like watch it out of order, so I never watch it like in order. So I need.
Is that on HBO Max right now?
Yeah, it's on HBO Max. Yeah,
Yeah.
They have all those.
It's also on Hulu too.
Yeah, they have it all the Cartoon Network shows on there right now, which like the regular show was awesome. That one had a kind of a shit ending too. I didn't like the last couple seasons of regular show. It was still a fun show. Like the first like few seasons, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to end those kind of shows too. It's like unless you have like do like it's always hard. Yeah, but I like when they leave it open. Like there's always still more stories to tell like down the
Well,
road.
it's also really interesting too because the storyline that they always wanted to push was Princess Bubblegum and Marceline's relationship, and Cartoon Network wouldn't allow them to have a lesbian relationship.
Wow.
Yeah, they kept threatening to cancel them, so that's why it's always so like hidden and like in the subtext of the show.
Yeah.
Until like the very last episode, like what spoiler? They kiss, and so that's like when the show ended as the last episode they ever aired because
cancel us now, huh?
Yeah, literally, yeah. So that's why they're picked up by HBO, and they're supposed to be the next episode is supposed to follow their relationship. So
oh really? Oh wow.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fucking good. Yeah, man. Fuck. Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's a good show. I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I thought you were taking hits out of Fieldy, man. Look. Yeah, it's animal cruelty, man. Let's see. Cool. Any other picks for us?
A Stalk Girl. I want to read that. I haven't read that yet, but
I always see that pop up places. Yeah, it looks cool. I like the art. The art looks cool. I had no idea Brian Lee O'Malley was doing it. I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I'll go next.
Also, I'm gonna drop Harry's Instagram and Vacuum Decay's stuff in the chat.
Awesome. Yeah, please do. Let's see. I was talking about the JSA earlier. So these books, these are kind of like the last, some of the last JSA stories before they went kind of in limbo before the crisis. So I'm always a big mark for the JSA. So this is the last days of the JSA, kind of like their last, like kind of going out before they go away for a while. So this one, last days JSA, and America versus Justice Society. Like kind of like Batman looking to like take the Justice Society down. It's a great art. This is done by who's doing this one? Roy Thomas, the great Roy Thomas is the writer on this. He was great for all these like Golden Age characters, and you got this deals with like the Batman, like Robin's like grown up, and like Huntress is his daughter, and like you deal with this kind of stuff, man. I love the JSA. I love that old DC stuff, man. So that's on my summer reading. I got to finally read these. I've read like most of these issues like in like floppy form, so I'm finally gonna read them all together at once. So I'm very excited about that. I picked this up recently. I'm finally gonna read I read some of this stuff in high school, but I'm finally gonna get back to it. The Psychopath H.P. Lovecraft. So these are the dark fantasy book. I found it at a bookstore in Berkeley. I've been wanting to read some of these. I've been really into Lovecraft movies. Like recently, was it Color Out of Space was amazing. They have From Beyond in here. There's like bunch of like some of the great short stories he's done. So I've read a little bit of the first one, so I'm definitely going to get through this during the summer, which is cool. This is all the short stories, so you can just jump into a story whenever you want. This sounds really awesome, man. Yeah, a lot of stuff is based on Lovecraft, like kind of inadvertently sometimes too. So I'm very juiced to get into this. Sophia, have you read any of this Lovecraft stuff?
A little bit, like long time ago.
Yeah,
some
weird shit. He's batshit crazy for sure. But a lot of but there probably wouldn't be like modern like sci-fi if it wasn't for him, man. He definitely brought a lot to the table when especially at the time he was around. So Rick, were you a Lovecraft fan at all?
Yeah, I mean it's some of that shit, like some stories I was introduced to by like people, growing up, like certain teachers. They're like, oh, check this out, because they could, they already see like fucking like reading like certain dark shit. So let me give you other dark shit to read, just to encourage people to read. So thank you to those.
Definitely some dark shit for sure.
Yeah, thanks to Jevin Hadley for that one. My fucking my junior school, high school English teacher. So he's not a good person. But he's
just
fucking,
look up his cat. That's all you got. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, you never have to be a good person to fucking like write some batshit crazy shit. But,
Yeah.
If you could separate the person's art from the person himself, dude, he's one of the fucking like godfathers of fucking like horror and sci-fi.
Yeah. So my next pick too, what book, man, fun read. If you love Bruce Campbell,
I need to see that.
his first book, If Chins Could Kill, Confessions of a B movie actor. Kind of his like his how he got started with Sam Raimi, kind of like like kind of on the set of the Evil Dead, the first Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and like kind of like his like up and comings. It's a very fun read. He did a couple other books, but I think this is the first one he did. Fun book, fun. If you love like Bruce Campbell, if you care at all about Bruce Campbell, this is a fun read. Some good summer reading if you want to get into it. Very cool book. I love Bruce Campbell. Anything Bruce Campbell's the man. I think we were talking about Briscoe County Jr. Earlier in the week on the Facebook page. What a great fucking underrated show, man.
Yeah, man. This sounds fucking dope.
All right, my last one, Black Hammer. It's such a great series right now. Jeff Lemire is like killing it right now. The Black Hammer is definitely one of the best series going right now. They did a crossover with Justice League recently. This came out, I think, a couple months ago. The hardcover just came out probably like a month ago or so. So I'm very excited to read this too. Yeah, Black Hammer has been awesome. If you haven't picked it up, pick up Black Hammer. And Jeff Lemire is a great writer. Every time I pick up a book of his, I'm always entertained. So looking forward to this too. It looks like he does some cool, having some fun with the Justice League characters. So yeah, I like these kind of crossovers. Yeah, it's and I'm looking at the reviews in the back. It's 10 out of 10 from a bunch of places. So some reputable news sources. So looking forward to this too. So that's on my reading list for the summer, the rest of the summer right there. Also the It audiobook I'm going to jump into. I have it on my phone ready to go. I'm finally going to listen to it. I was going to read the book, but it's so fucking long. It's a phone book, but I think I'll be into listening to the audiobook. So Rick, what do you got for us? What's on your summer reading list?
Who reads the audiobook for that one?
I don't know. It's a good question. Give me your picks. I'll look it up. I have it on my phone.
So let me see. I've already started rereading them. I'm just a fucking big, huge Harry Potter mark, so I'm like already, I think, on Chamber is number 2, right? Chamber of Secrets. Yeah. So I've been reading Chamber of Secrets. I already finished the first one. So I'm gonna try to finish all of those.
Oh, all right. Quick. So the It novel read by Steven Weber.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Nice,
dude. I wonder who else is reading a lot of those fucking books.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's cool. Like
that's a great one, man. He's he's definitely in the Stephen King family of actors and shit. So, I'm gonna try to pick up 2 books. I'm like really right. Joe Hill, like I really want to read a lot more Joe Hill stuff. I'm about to start reading. I was about to start watching Nosferatu. I read the book. It's pretty much the prequel called Wraith. It was done in a graphic novel form. It's pretty sick, and I heard that Zachary Quinto is in Nosferatu, so he's pretty much a really good actor, and I really want to check it out. But yeah, so I got like 3 books I want to get. It's pretty much one called Strange Weather. It's like 4 short stories that make up the whole novel. I want to read The Fireman, and Nosferatu, of course. He kind of got me when I started reading Lock and Key. Just the imagination of the guy. Yeah. Kind of like his dad, a little bit different though.
Yeah, he definitely has
definitely influenced by like today's stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely has his own voice.
He has his own voice, exactly. He's not just like a paper cut out of his dad. So he definitely is running his own course. So, and Wraith was great, and I'm really excited to start getting into Nosferatu. It's just, dude, so many shows right now. I just finished one on.
Have you watched Nosferatu 1 first?
No, I have not.
Yeah, you gotta watch that first.
Really?
Yeah, before you watch Nosferatu 2. Yeah.
How about if I watch Nosferatu 3 before I watch the I'm just asking.
Critters 4, yes.
Why do we always go back to? Is that like the hashtag Critters 4? That's some hate for that movie, man. I'll never understand it. Makes me so sad.
And the world will never understand you.
Oh wait, Rick. So since you're reading Harry Potter, have you read any of Rick Riordan's books, like Percy Jackson? Any of that?
You know, that's the cool thing, because I haven't read Percy Jackson, and I really want to, because I really enjoyed that first movie.
I think you're the only one.
No, well, hear me out. Because the thing is, it's different. Well, I watched fucking Clash of the Titans growing up. So that's to me, Clash of the Titans, like, you know how they remake Clash of the Titans is shit.
Yeah, I love Greek myth.
Greek mythology is fucking. That's my
how
favorite.
I got into like comics, really, like,
Yeah.
like studying Greek myths. Like, oh, this is like fucking ancient comics right here. This is
Dude,
like
comic books are modern day mythology. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's modern day mythology. If people want to fucking denigrate the fucking like the medium, because it's like, oh well, nerds just read that shit. Fuck you. It takes a lot of creativity to come up with all of this stuff, and you could tell that the people who write about these characters really care for them, or at least some of them do. Fucking, you know, then you have your Dan Didio's of the world that fucking fuck shit up.
Let's get Didio.
Yeah, but
yeah, I really recommend reading them if you're like into the Harry Potter stuff too.
so what's the author's name again?
Rick Riordan.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
They're doing a new TV show too, right? I heard. I forgot what.
Something like that.
Oh, they are. They're doing a Percy Jackson. They're gonna do a Percy Jackson show for
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
I like the basic concept of it. I like the base story. Like I probably should get into those books too. But...
Did Disney do that Percy Jackson movie?
Yeah.
Did they do that one? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just checking.
There was some weird stuff. Rick Riordan wasn't involved in it at all. Like he signed. It was like, I remember I was really into it like way back when. But there was something like when he signed the book deal came with like movie rights, and he never thought that it would get.
Oh, so he kind of signed it away already?
He already had signed it away because he never thought they would get to the point. Yeah.
Always keep those movie rights.
I know, right? So I hope that he
You're
can.
right.
Like,
everybody keeps the movie rights.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I hope he can like bring justice back to it. You know.
Yeah.
Not that it was. It could have been so much better because the books are so amazing. You know. And
how many books in the series?
It's like 5, right, or something like that.
It's like 8 or 10.
And it's complete.
It's complete. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So as if it's complete, that's even better. So I can just like really jump on in and just start reading them.
It's been complete. So there was the Percy Jackson series, and then there was the Olympian series, which is like a continuation of Percy Jackson. And then he did like another one with like Aztec mythology, which is really cool. But I never finished those.
Oh, you gotta let me know about that one. I told Efren about that. Fucking Efren's gonna get like every book and shit. Rick, did you read this? For real? These are our people. Like, I have no idea.
He's back in his Aztec phase now.
Dude, has he ever fallen off, dude? He has a fucking Aztec calendar in his room right now. Shit,
but yeah, you should really read them. It's awesome. Also, just kind of like, you know, Rick Riordan, the author, really talks about a lot of issues, which is really cool. And like, I don't know if you've been keeping up with what J.K. Rowling's been going on, but she's like super.
Yeah,
transphobic.
She like losing it. Like what is wrong with her?
She kind of went off on trans people, but once again, like what I try to tell people, I always try to separate I have the books already. It's not like I'm buying them.
Yeah, no, totally.
So I try to always separate the person's art from it. From
it just seems like
all their politics, man. It just
seems like out of left field for her too. You just
does.
You can't tell with people like that. You don't know
really
what their beliefs are, but
you really
sometimes
can't,
just keep. You know, you have a shit opinion, just keep it to yourself.
Well, it's like this weird thing that you see with you know, older like feminist women, especially because she's gay, you know, and they think that like.
They're taking their thunder.
I totally get it. It's just like everybody thinks because she belongs to part of this group that she has to think a certain way, and maybe she doesn't, and she pretty much fucking said that she doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, so it's I there's so many people out there that trust me, it's rough. That's why like I have to like so like just for an example, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time is Chris Benoit. And we all know that Chris Benoit did a fucking super fucking shitty.
Chris Benoit was a wrestler.
Killed his family.
He had like roid rage and he killed his like family, killed his kid,
Let's be
killed his
fair.
wife.
Let's be fair. He has CTE.
Yeah. Well, a
He
lot
had
of those
CT.
guys,
He
yeah.
had CTE.
Well, yeah, 90% of those guys have CT. They don't fucking kill their fucking family.
No. Let's just be real, because the whole thing. Don't just go and like paint it with the roid rage thing, because that really just ticks me off. It was CTE. You know,
Well,
come on, dude. Fucking say
he was,
out.
he was roiding out too.
He was, but
they found fucking roids in the system.
It was so, but you know what? CTE makes total regular people do irrational things.
Yeah.
Fucking Seiyao fucking drove off a fucking cliff. People do crazy shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know. It
CTE,
seems like
bro.
she has such a big voice and such a, you know, like I don't know, and she's such an influence on like some young, it's such a big influence on a lot of young people.
You just gotta
especially the young LGBTQ people. You know,
yeah,
like
they
really
grew up on those. A lot of those books are like, you know, like allegory for like a lot of people growing up, you know, feeling different and feeling like you don't belong, and it speaks to a lot of folks, man. Whatever you know, whatever your background is, or whatever you you know, whatever you are, like, and so I don't know. It just kind of, I think it hurts a little more coming from somebody that, you know, a lot of people look up to and like and we're so inspired by. Yeah.
And also the fact that she's trying to like do it behind the lens of like activism, because she's saying that like trans women are infiltrating like cis women's rights, which is just so bizarre. And like and the argument that she's using is like she's using like the science argument, you know, but it's like science says differently,
yeah,
you know. So it's
I mean, that's just like, it's just her belief, whether people agree with her or not. It's just, you know, that's her thing. I'm just
I just wish you never spoke up about it.
yeah. Keep your shit opinions to yourself. Yeah. You know, I'm still gonna watch Harry Potter. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing is
but
like,
it's just gonna make me very. You know,
there's gonna be tons of people. There's gonna be. I'll tell you this right now. Over the next fucking few years, we're gonna fucking find out a whole bunch of shit about a whole different bunch of people. That's what's gonna end up happening. And right now, I'm like trying to get into a place where I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know this person. You know, like, let's say Stephen King turns out to fucking be a card-carrying member of the KKK. Is it going to change how I feel about his books? It probably wouldn't. It's going to change how I feel about him.
It'd be a shit ending, so it'd be
but it would be a shit ending, probably, right? Yeah. But that's my whole thing.
Shitty ending for Stephen King. Like, come on, Stephen. Even your fucking life can end.
I'll hate the person, but I can't. Sometimes you can't hate the person. It's like
hate the player, hate the game, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Let's see. Splash Page Comics. Hello, guys. What's up, Splash Page Comics? Danny. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm out. So yeah, he wants you to gnaw on your kitty and
tell him to go.
All right. All right, cool. That was some good summer reading. Yeah, some good stuff. Yeah, we have a couple more months. It's already mid fucking summer already. Goddamn it.
Dude, we're about to come into August.
Yeah,
we're about to come into August.
Dog days of August, man. Dog days of summer. So yeah, we got some good reading, good picks for us summer folk. So cool. So all right, let's jump to the pull list. Pull list is stuff you picked up, stuff you watched, listened to, a band you listened to, a toy you picked up, a TV show you watched, movie you watched, good or bad, something you just you watched recently that piques your interest. So Sophia, you got any pull list for us? You got anything that sticks out for you? You mentioned a couple TV shows already, and but you got anything else for us? I'm sure you got some cool stuff for us, right?
I'll just reiterate a couple of things. Definitely watch Fargo. I've been meaning to watch it for a really long time, but seriously.
Yeah, that's on my list. It's on my top of my list to watch. Yeah, that might be next on my list. Yeah.
Yeah, I like literally cannot watch anything else. Like we try to watch other things. They were like, you know what this is? It's not Fargo. That's what it's missing. And it's great too because it's an anthology series. It's like, I don't know, like I always feel like it's hard to match if you have like a really good first season. Sometimes it's really hard to come back for like a good second season to continue like
True Detective.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just cool to have kind of like you're in the same world with the same characters, just in a different area, different time, and it's really their writing is so phenomenal, especially in the second season. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's like very outspoken in a very subtextual way. It's super cool. and everything means something. All the shots mean something, and I literally cannot recommend it enough, and I can't believe it took me this long to watch it. But and great cast too.
Yeah.
Every cast for every season is absolutely phenomenal.
Doesn't Bruce Campbell play Reagan like in the second season or something like that?
Yep.
Okay, I'm watching it just for that.
He's not in it a whole bunch, just like in a few episodes, but when he's in it, it's like it's really good and it's really powerful.
It's definitely high on my list to watch.
Mhm.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. Yeah, I've been looking for a new show to watch, so I think that would probably be high on the list for sure. So what else you got, Sophia?
Some cool horror movies. So like I said, Come to Daddy is absolutely hilarious, really great indie film. Everything's phenomenal and like really creative and insane gore. Please watch it. It's great. Here's a weird one. It's a documentary called Tickled.
Oh, I've seen this on I really want to watch this.
Just try to know as little about it as you possibly can. Because I was just like, I was with my boyfriend, we're just like scrolling through, you know, or like whatever it was, who's on Hulu, I think. It was like scrolling through and we see like the cover for is just a feather. It just says Tickled. And we're like, what the fuck is this? Like we have to just click on it. So we just clicked on it without knowing anything. There's different stages of bewilderment that you go through where you go, what the fuck am I watching? Like laughing to what the fuck am I watching? And then being like, oh, holy shit, this is really serious. It's really fantastic.
Just like a Trump press conference, yeah.
And have you guys watched Don't Fuck with Cats?
No, I've heard about it. I heard it's really good.
It's fantastic. It is about cats that die, but for all of you guys who are squeamish with that, don't worry, they don't actually show any kittens dying on camera. So it cuts before. But it's really good, and it's like a kind of like a detective-ish, but it's a true story, you know, of like these internet people who just try to hunt this internet killer.
Yeah, just like they like look at the background and like fucking like
because they tried to call the police, but they had no like they couldn't ID the person. There's no positive ID, and the police aren't going to try to like search for someone who like murdered a couple cats. So, you know, but the internet's like, we're not going to stand for this. You can't fuck with cats.
Yeah.
And there's actually a tie over. Yeah. There's a tie over with Don't Fuck with Cats and Tickled, and it's really crazy. It's only like one tiny detail, but it's like, it's so good.
Wow. So it's a crossover we all wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. So watch it. It's fantastic.
What's that on?
It's on Hulu, I think.
Hulu, and then Don't Fuck with Cats is on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that. That's yeah. I love.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with cats, man.
Don't fuck with cats. And then Distant Lands, Adventure Time. Definitely watch that. Don't watch The Meg. It's horrible.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What, The Meg? Yeah, that shit's shit, dude.
Yeah.
There's
like a good movie in there somewhere.
That's the whole thing. You know what it is? That movie turned out to be Piranha without trying to be fucking Piranha. I mean, if it actually went to try to be like Piranha and like didn't take itself seriously, that would have been one thing. But they totally took themselves seriously.
Oh, so seriously.
Right?
My favorite thing ever. Sometimes I'll just be sitting and it'll pop into my head. I'll just laugh out loud because it's so funny. But when like Jason Stathem's like he's in the water, he dives into the water. First of all, his form just isn't good. Like you think like prime like marine guy would have like good form, but it's like kind of sloppy butterfly stroke, and he like sees the giant like megalodon shark, and he's swimming with a harpoon on his back, and then he just treading water, takes the harpoon, like takes a deep breath and like levelly aims it as he's like treading water. It's so bad. It kills me. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you figure a giant shark movie would bad acting wouldn't ruin it, but yeah, it does.
Dude, I when I first heard about that, I was just like so excited. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. And then they showed like the first fucking trailers. I was like, oh, this is gonna be shit.
And it was like PG-13 too, which kind of kills it. Like, dude, that movie is rated R. It's a fucking giant shark eating people. Like, I don't want PG-13 violence.
But it cuts away.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. Yeah, at least the dog survived. That was nice. That was the only good part of the fucking movie. Spoiler alert. Yeah, the dog survives.
Yeah, that's another one. Speaking of dogs that don't live, the art of oh shoot.
Racing in the Rain.
No. The art of oh man. Oh, I can't remember it. Hold on. I'll think of it in a second.
Is that one with what's his name? With the dog is like he's like a race car driver or some shit.
The Art of Self-Defense.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. With
No.
Oh, the one with
Eisenberg.
Yeah,
Did you
looks
see
good.
that, Ray?
No, I want to see that. It looks kind of it looks like the Foot Fist Way. Kind of.
So
Yeah, because if it fits Eisenberg, it's just I have issues with that cat, man.
Yeah, but he's good in certain movies.
In certain movies, because it fits his character.
Yeah. So, what'd you think of it, Sophia?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's so good. For some reason, it didn't get good critic reviews, which I don't understand. How like I could see like audience reviews, maybe it being a little too like sarcastic to really reach audiences, and also like dog dies, you know, that usually does not well with audiences, but like the audience score is really high and like the critic score was low, which was interesting. But
Hey,
I love this
critics
movie.
are idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, critics are idiots. Like those Rotten Tomato scores, they don't mean shit to me.
On the Metacritic stuff, it's like, who are you?
Yeah, exactly. It just like, can I watch a movie and make up my own goddamn mind?
Unless the movie's like universally just like critics hate it and audience hate it and just universally everyone fucking like this is hard. Like,
Well, yeah, if you're going to watch the fucking new guy in the theater, don't expect it to fucking be like The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, like I there's a few critics I trust, like online, like YouTubers and shit. I kind of trust their opinions, but yeah, if it's universally just everyone says this is fucking horrible, it probably usually is, but you never know. You find charm in some of these shit movies.
But
there's
movie
tons of charms in shit movies.
Definitely. But Riley Stearns was the director and the writer. So it's cool because he kind of had his whole vision for The Art of Self-Defense. And he was also, funny enough, he was married to Ramona Flowers, to Mary Elizabeth Winstead for 7 years, but they're divorced now. But yeah, everything always ties back to
Yeah. It's a 10-year anniversary in a couple weeks, I think, of the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that movie's awesome. I love that movie so much. All right, cool. Anything else for us?
I don't think so.
All right, cool. Rick, what do you got?
So pretty much.
Fieldy, what do you got?
Fieldy. Go away, Fieldy. Come here.
Okay, what
so
get to this week?
all my things are pretty much fucking
Games, man. I finally have been starting to play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm finally like I'm going through it pretty much. It sucks that The Witcher has been like my redheaded stepchild of a game. I've been playing it the whole time for like the longest, and then I get Final Fantasy VII, quickly stop playing that, start playing Final Fantasy VII, finish that. All right, I go back to The Witcher. Then my friend lets me borrow fucking Zelda, and I quickly just drop it, start playing Zelda, and I fucking dream about fucking this game, and then I wake up and play it.
It's fuck the game,
great. It's great. I mean, hey, like, so one thing I love about and all these Zelda games is they reinvent the game every single time.
Yeah.
And at its core, it's still the fucking same game. At its core, it's still the same game, but they just like changed the wrinkles. I barely just got my horse, and now I'm traveling throughout the whole map. The map is huge. It reminds me a lot of The Witcher, where you have to keep a lot of the items that like people drop or the enemies drop, so you can like make new items like elixirs or potions or whatnot. And yeah, NBA 2K20 is the free game this month for PlayStation 4. Erica is also another great game that I just started playing. They give you one more free game. I can't remember exactly what it is at the moment. But I downloaded that too. I recently downloaded Batman Arkham Knight. So I just started downloading. I started playing that with all the expansion packs.
The DLC. I played some of the DLC on that.
Dude, yeah. I just started the Tim Drake.
The Batgirl one is good. The Nightwing one is good. I never ended up playing the Tim Drake one.
Yeah, I've started the Tim Drake one, and then I started the Nightwing one. They're both really fun. So yeah, there's just tons of games, and of course Grand Theft Auto. But so right now, definitely Zelda is taking up the majority of like all my time. If I wasn't doing this right now, like talking here, I'd be playing Zelda right now.
Oh, Breath of the Wild is so good. It's
Have you finished it?
no, I haven't finished it yet, but
It's a long ass fucking game, right?
It's a long game. Like I know I have not scratched the surface yet. I'm pretty much still exploring and like checking all these shrines. I have not fucking fought one major fucking boss yet.
the
I'm
first
still
Guardian
gathering.
isn't too bad. The I can't remember the name of it.
Whoa, some bikers just showed up.
But the Elephant Guardian.
Yeah, see, I have only seen one Guardian, and it's crazy because I haven't gone up to the mountain yet, but I see
Really?
the fucking giant, like this giant chameleon, like going around this fucking volcanic
dragon?
mountain. Is it a dragon?
There's
It's pretty much just, but it's
four
walking. It's walking on the volcano mountain, and it's creepy looking when you look through it through like your viewfinder. And I'm just like, eventually, I know I'm gonna have to go if I can see all these beasts, but I'm pretty much just starting out,
the
and
Divine Beasts are so awesome. Yeah.
I haven't even
Also-
seen one yet.
Oh, they're really cool. The
yeah.
game sounds awesome. I just love how intuitive it is too. You know, with like all the little forest. I don't know how to say it. Like
Kokiri? Oh, the little sprites.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little leaf sprites. Hetsu and Kolrik.
Yeah.
So all
COVID? Oh, geez.
Kolrik.
No.
They predicted.
It's I'll tell anybody right now if anybody's looking for a game to play, Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
It'll keep you involved for a long time in it. It's
Yeah.
great.
The literal only critique that I have of it is just from the previous games, especially Ocarina of Time, where when you run up to something, you don't have to press A to get on it. Like your jumping is automatic, or it's B to jump. Sorry.
Oh
but
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like if you're gonna jump off of a platform, you just run straight at it. You don't have to like time it.
Yeah.
Once he reaches the very end, he actually just leaps off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. I agree wholeheartedly. Now I have to time my jump right as I get to the fucking very edge. And I'm like, instead of doing that, I'm falling into the fucking river or some shit.
Right? Yeah. And it's
Yes.
just like you have to double tap to release your glider. And it's just like I guess I get it. I don't like it's not that I hate it, but it's just like
It's already been a given in previous games. They should have kept that wrinkle in this game. I agree with that. They should have kept at least some of the controls definitely the same for that.
Yeah, I
Like,
hate
I
when
don't-
games
I
like
don't-
take too much control from you. Like you gotta be able to control some shit. You know?
I like the one thing they also switched for me that I don't like, and I do like the fucking Ocarina of Time, the way your horse controls are. The horse controls in this are a little bit different, and it's because of they take into account the temperament of the horse. So right now I have a horse that's wild, so I have to constantly calm my horse down as I'm like riding.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
so-
Not a
real
giant
life, huh?
horse. Like a Ganon size horse. It's crazy.
I haven't. Yeah, I can't wait. They're getting larger, but I haven't seen a bigger horse yet.
It's literally called a giant horse, and it's so fast that it doesn't have like one of the speed things, and it just demolishes enemies. Like any of those little goblins, it just like you run at it and they just die immediately. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna start looking this up where I can find this thing and just hunt it.
Rick looks like a fucking heroin addict right here. He's all shaking and shit, and he's a fucking play his game, man.
Trust me, I'm like looking over. I'm like, yeah, it's still there, right?
What else you got, Rick?
The climbing is really intuitive though. Like every video game should have the climbing that Breath of the Wild has.
Oh, I agree. It's so the when like a training and you're climbing, you will slide down. One thing I did like about it that fucking I got electrocuted out of nowhere.
Oh, that is such bullshit. It's so
right. I was like, what the? I'm like just walking. I'm like, okay. I'm like sparking. What the fuck? So you have to change your weapons if you have metal weapons on, you gotta take it all off. You gotta like take it all off, or else you become like a fucking lightning rod, and the fucking lightning just fucking seeks you out to fucking, and it'll fucking shock you. Game over. That's
Just
it.
like real life.
Ray, I see the link on your microphone. Come on.
No, that's Dr. Doom.
Oh, what?
How dare you.
Oh no.
He's got a link tunic though.
Oh come on! From far away, you can't.
How dare you discourage the name of Doom? He's no
Come on. A
you
little
imagine-
bit.
Can you imagine
He's
what
no
we're
little
doing
boy
right
child
now?
with a bow and arrow. He's a man.
Hey, don't you shit on Link, bro.
He's a man. All right, cool. All right, Rick. Anything else?
No, definitely effort. Hey, but you should download that game Eric I was telling you about, right? It's on PS Plus. So if you have PS Plus
do
too,
it, yeah.
Sophia, yeah, definitely check the game out. I haven't gone too far into it. I had a friend say he already stopped playing it because he was like kind of scared or whatever. I guess sometimes when you're like in the middle of a game, you have like you connect with the story more. So maybe you don't want to turn the page. You're like, oh my god, if I turn the page, I'm gonna die. You never know. So
So they can hurt you.
they can't
So
hurt you, but your game's over.
so speaking of gaming, my eyes are fucking hurting right now because I've been playing Pod Racer for like the last like fucking few days. Star Wars Pod Racer on the Switch. It's just basically the same N64 game, the Star Wars. It's just so much fucking fun, man. The music and just the best part of the fucking Phantom Menace was the pod race, and basically you just playing on these awesome tracks, and just going. You have the John Williams music playing, and you're pod racing and crashing into walls, and it's so much fun. What a wonderful fucking game.
So is Pod Racer anything like Mario Kart, where you get like power ups and you get to like hit your other your opponents?
No, it's more like more of a
Straight racing.
straight. It kind of almost reminds me like Wipeout without the weapons, like kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of has that vibe to it. It's a very you can customize kind of build up your rig and stuff.
More speed than battling.
Yeah, speed and maneuvering and handling your pod and repairing it from breaking down and stuff. It's a fun game, man. It's fucking. I've been playing the shit out of that fucking game. It's fucking amazing. I'd highly recommend. It's only like I think it's only like $15 on Switch right now. So I think it's coming to PS4 too soon.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a fun game. Yeah, if you've never played that game, so the best thing to come out. Yeah,
it's a port.
It's basically the exact same N64 game, same graphics, same gameplay and all that. So I would love to see an updated version of that too. But it's fun. It's so nostalgic. It's one of my favorite games on the 64 from back in the day. So it's such a fun game, and it's a very very cool. Definitely check this out. Cuddy movie I watched last night. One of my favorites from the 80s. The Gate, starring a young, very
Brad Dorff.
Stephen Dorff.
Stephen Dorff.
Yeah. So pre Blade days. What a great fun horror. The special effects in this are great. It's just a great cheesy 80s horror movie. Was it 88? I believe 87.
87.
Yeah.
You know what? And the thing about those kind of flicks, right? It's like that one's a horror flick, but if you trip on it, that's like a kid flick.
Oh yeah, it's a kid. Yeah, I did a double feature with Monster Squad in that movie. They like totally these just fit perfectly. Yeah, so yeah, it's a fun movie, fun little special effects, fun little it's just a cool cheesy 80s tropes horror movies. Stop eating your cat, man. Jesus.
Sorry.
Poor cat. I think I talked about this last week. I'm watching the Harley Quinn, DC, the show from DC Universe.
Are you forcing yourself still?
No. The first I got through the first couple. I kept watching. I'm digging it. I'm really liking it. I like. She's got her cast of her crew together. So yeah, I think episode 7. I think. I'm on episode 6 actually. It's a fun show. I'm digging it a lot. Yeah, Bruce Timm and Paul Dini worked on this. So this is basically them having like free range to do whatever the fuck they want. I love the voice cast too. They use Alan Tudyk as the Joker. They have Ron Funches as Killer Shark. I forgot who Harley. I'm not a big fan of Kelly Cuoco's voice for Harley, but you kind of get over that. That's fine. What's her name too? Lake Bell plays Poison Ivy. I love Lake Bell so much. So it's a fun show. I'm digging it. I got through it. I wasn't feeling the first couple of episodes, but I kept watching. I'm digging it now. So I'm recommending it. It's a fun show. Let's see. I finished Westworld finally, the 3rd season. I don't know. I wasn't too juiced on it, because I love the first 2 seasons a lot, and I like the way this season started. But I don't know. I just kind of felt kind of underwhelmed with the season finale. So I wasn't a fan of what's his name, that kid from Breaking Bad, the big-headed kid.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Paul. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He's not. I'm not really a big fan of his. I haven't watched too much of Breaking Bad, but I'm not really a fan of his acting too much. And his forehead's very distracting to me. So I don't know. He's a
You
big.
know what I
That's a big
stumbled
forehead.
across
Mhm.
on Hulu? The movie Future World. It's literally Westworld.
Yeah,
It-
I think that's a sequel. Yeah, it's a sequel to Westworld. I think.
no. It was like it was released in the 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Westworld was Westworld was released in the 70s. Yeah, starring
Oh, I thought Future World came before that. Is it a sequel to it?
I think so. Yeah, Future World. I think it
Huh.
is. Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, it was Westworld, and then yeah, there's a film. You're talking about the one from the 70s, right? Or
Yeah,
the-
yeah. Not the 2018 whatever this was. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the second installment.
Yeah, it's a sequel to
I-
Westworld. Yeah, the Westworld. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you know. Well, you know. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was really good. It was cool.
Yeah, I think Michael Crichton wrote the original Westworld, right? Yeah. Yeah, that one's good, huh? Have I seen that? I've seen Westworld, the original Westworld. I've never seen Future World though. I gotta check that out. Okay, cool. Let's see. All right, and what else did I have? We have an unboxing video on the channel if you haven't watched already. My Todd McFarlane, Batman unboxing of the new statue, Batman Black and White. Yeah, pretty cool fucking statue. I was gonna bring it down, but you can watch the unboxing video if you want to see what it looks like, because it's a pain in the ass to fucking place that motherfucker. But yeah, check that out if you get a chance. And I picked this up this week, another Super 7 pickup. The ultimate Voltron figure. This doesn't like piece apart. It's just a figure of Voltron in his robot mode. So it's a very fun figure. It looks basically looks like the cartoon. So it's I'll probably pop this open at some point this week when I'm bored. So, but it looks very cool. I love all the shit they're doing with Super 7, man. So pick this up at the shop when you get a chance. Go in there. Daniel, the guy that runs that place, is an awesome dude. So yeah, go check it out. They have all cool T-shirts. They have like cool little figurines, cool reaction figures, and they do shit like this. So yeah, check them out. They're on 16th between Valencia and between Guerrero and Dolores on 16th Street. Go check them out. It's a fun store. Cool T-shirts, cool like mugs, and just little trinkets and cool shit. Yeah, a bunch of cool like some vintage stuff too. They got cool shit there. So you ever get in the neighborhood and you want to go check them out, go give them a shout, because they're cool folk. Cool. Let's see. Yeah. So that was pretty. I think that was some good picks right there. I think we had some of the good discussions and what have you. So yeah, anything else you want to add, Sophia? Anything you got to plug or talk about before we get out of here?
Definitely check out Harry's stuff. Yeah, Mission Comics. He's
check
awesome.
this out.
Check out his Instagram. Check out his Sunset strips. Yeah, great
Vacuum
local artist.
Vacuum Decay, right?
Vacuum Decay. Yeah.
I'm definitely I'm gonna try to pick that up on Wednesday. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, support your local artists, and this supports like 10 local artists because he curated a bunch of them.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Is that
he's really awesome.
Is that like and like comes out every once in a while? Is that like what's the schedule like on that one?
Yeah, this is the first volume. I'm pretty sure he's doing it monthly.
Monthly, okay, cool. Oh, very
yeah.
awesome.
But I'm not 100% positive if it's monthly or not. But I linked the website in the chat, so check it out.
All right, cool, awesome. And then be on the lookout for Sophia's new music podcast on SF Comic Book Company. Rick, what's the name of your segment that's coming up soon?
Unsolicited Rick picks.
Unsolicited Rick picks.
Yeah.
Rick's movie reviews. That's going to be coming soon, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So anything you want to talk about, plug real quick, Rick?
No.
So yeah, thanks to everybody that's helping with the show. Thanks to Graham Gates for doing the music. Thanks for Emily. She's working on some new logos for us. She's doing some custom logos for us. That's pretty cool. Rick, yeah, I know Miss Emily too. She's MLA now. So yeah, it's thanks to everybody that's helping out. Rick's been working hard on the covers, so shout out to Rick Phildy has been poor Phildy. He looks like a astronaut cat. He doesn't even look like a real cat.
Dude, he is so angry on me. He fucking like he pissed on a pair of pants that were like left on the floor by accident, and he just took it upon himself to relieve himself right there.
Yeah, nice.
Only after I put on the cone. He didn't do shit like that afterwards. Beforehand.
Cone of shame.
It is the cone of shame.
I'm gonna I need to get one of those for you too, man. So yeah, thanks. Shout out to everyone. Thanks to Frank's at Amazing Fantasy, providing my weekly books, Mission Comics. Go support all your local comic shops. Go check them out while you can, while they're open, because you never know, everything's gonna get shut down again. So yeah, go support your bookstores like Green Apple, and yeah, shop these local shops when you can. Like
There'll be books.
I know Amazon is convenient, and but try to support these guys because we want things to stay open, man. We want this world to be open, not one fucking soulless corporation, even though it's very convenient. So shout out to everyone in the chat. Thanks to you guys. We got Andrew Rivers, meow. There's a shout out to Phildy. Krista, thanks for all the Nerd Fix guys. Be well, everyone. Thank you, Krista. Yeah, thanks everybody watching the show, and yeah, this is a fun one. I'm glad we got to do this, and we're going to start to do some more short form videos because that seems to do a little better than these. No one has time to sit around and watch us nerd out for 2 hours, but you have time for like a quick
Just
segment. So
listen to it.
yeah, so yeah, put it in the background somewhere. Yeah. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're part of the the Facebook group or whatever, subscribe. It definitely help. We're trying to get to a certain point at the end of the year. I think what's our goal for the end of the year, Rick? 200 for the end of the year.
End of the year.
Very ambitious.
No, I want to get even more ambitious, man. It's COVID. People are.
Yeah, if we get to 200 before the end, we're gonna do the podcast topless. So that's an incentive for all you guys. Or disincentive, I guess. So we'll figure something out. We'll do something special when we hit 200 subscribers. We'll do some kind of cool shit. So be on the lookout for that stuff. Cool. Yeah, I think that's about it. Everybody be cool, be safe, wear your mask. Don't be dicks. People, and if you're going out to spots and eating somewhere, tip fucking way more than you would normally. Because these people are putting their lives at risk and dealing with a bunch of bullshit from people that fuck you guys. If you don't treat workers right, don't go out. Stay home. All right, fuck you. Yeah.
Amen.
Be cool to people. Yeah. All right, be cool, man. Just be cool, man. That's all I ask. All right, cool. All right, you guys have a good week, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Peace.